even did like dry needling with acupuncture. Like that was pretty out there for me,
Oh
but I
yeah.
a
Oh yeah.
shot. So that
Nice.
was the most like kind of deep dive in I went. But, 4 months, 5 months, 8 months later, I'm still dealing with it. I'm not getting better. It's limiting my ability to compete. And so in the gym I was coaching at, there was actually a chiropractor that had set up shop in like a small room there. And he kept harassing me, like, you really should come see me. You really should come see me. I'm like, yeah, 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 whatever. And eventually I gave in and I started to feel better. And not only did my
Mm.
injury start to improve, but other issues that I didn't really consider issues started to improve. I wasn't getting as sick. Had knee concerns and those started to go away. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. And as I started to learn more about chiropractic, I understood that the philosophy I had for the human body actually aligned with the chiropractic philosophy more than it did the medical pharmaceutical system
Mm.
philosophy. And so I
Right.
redirected my journey and actually decided to apply to chiropractic school, and I went that following fall. So that's kind of what brought me into chiropractic. And I would say those kind of accumulation of just breaking down, the walls that you think you might have, and
Right.
opening your eyes to something different and new really helped spearhead that.
Gotcha. Where'd you attend school?
I went to the mothership, so I came to Palmer Davenport, where
Yeah.
chiropractic was born. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of really cool places to go to chiropractic school, like
Yeah.
Catskill Mountains or Daytona Beach, Florida,
Yeah.
and like South Carolina. But for me, it was like, well, I would buy a plane ticket to go visit those places, but I've never lived in the Midwest. I never visited it. So, in that personal growth, formative years of
Yeah.
your 20s, I was like, I really should probably go live there and experience something new. I had only planned to be here for the 4 to 5 years for school just to move back to New Jersey. And so, obviously, that's a whole other story.
So I get your journey and I get how you kind of what I guess defines your path, right? Your injuries and then kind of expanding your outlook, right?
Sure.
But why is this personal to you? Like, what's your why behind
Mm,
your day to day with your patients?
yeah, great question. Um, my why comes a little bit from a mix of myself and a mix of others. Like, part of my why comes from so much story and experience on the patient or practice member standpoint. I think
Mhm.
to myself about the positive things people express when they're under care or when they see their kiddo under care. And whenever I have a tough day, I always go back to if that family never walked into our practice and experienced the difference and the change, where would they be today?
Mhm. Mm.
And thinking about the multitudes of other people that haven't experienced it yet or seen the difference or know that they're struggling or have dealing with issues within themselves or their family. I'm not a parent yet, but I hope to be. And so I can't imagine what it's like to watch your kiddo dealing with health issues and feeling really helpless or feeling like you're
Yeah.
trying all these different things,
Yeah.
but nothing is seeming to stick. So it's a little bit of like just the stories and the transformations while also like a little bit of my own inner wounding. Like I wish someone had been there to advocate for me when I was dealing with this stuff and really
Mhm.
educating me on the understanding because I didn't know the difference. Any time that a chiropractic ever came up, it was just like, yeah, crack your bones, put things back into place, you're gonna
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
better. There
Yeah.
was never that depth of education, and doctor in Latin actually means teacher. And so I very much embody that. And I want in this day and age, especially when people are really looking to be advocates for themselves, advocates for their health, they want to know and understand what's going on
Mhm.
and why you are doing what you're doing. And so that really brings the whole story forward for me personally. I never want someone to feel a lack of informed choice around what they can do with their bodies and with
Mhm.
their health.
Very well articulated. Thank you so much for that. And honestly, just kind of listening to you talk and how you, this wasn't even a question that I told you I was going to ask you because, guys, I do frame these episodes up, but this was kind of something I just threw at her. You could tell it was at the tip of her tongue. So you can see how personal it is to her. So thank you, Dr. Marisa, for that, really.